happen. And so I think it's pretty cool. It gives us an opportunity to like represent ourselves, embrace who we are.
Patty is the name of a girl who is...
We have a really large Kurdish population in Moorhead, and Zach is kind of one of the pioneers in terms of being a teacher in our school district from that community, which is so important for our kids and for our community at large.
It means so much because there's somebody else who understands you, who knows more, and who's willing to show you what your culture is like. Because we can't go all the way back in Iraq and like Kurdistan and learn what we're doing. So the fact that he brought it all the way here and he fought for us to have a class like this means so much to us.
One of the things actually I'm working on is to make the parents become more Americanized and make the kids be proud Kurdish, also remember their identity, so they can vote and they can have a better representation here in the community.
He knows how to develop a relationship with the kids. He's out there, he helps them a lot, not even in school, like maybe outside school too, like if they're looking for a job or if they have a problem, we see that a lot, they always come to him and he's a wonderful guy.
Yeah, right.
It's really building bridges intergenerationally within families, right? And the opportunity for parents to see their kids learning something that's so valuable and important to them in school, having the opportunity to learn from Zach is really neat. It's pretty cool.
The heritage language class is to give your identity, and we can be proud to be Kurdish.
And also with my parents, they're so impressed because like, you know, I'm telling them about like history about Kurdistan, I'm telling them about like songs, I'm telling them about what I've learned, and they're so happy with it. They're happy that I'm, you know, getting connected with my culture.
So Kurdish language is now spreading among the other community members. It feels very good.
It gives us an opportunity to like learn more about like our background, our like history and stuff like that. Because some of us weren't born in Kurdistan, some of us were born here. And I feel like getting to know your language, history, culture, this class gives the opportunity to do all that.
Niv Roj, yani Niva Roje. It's half of the day.
He's really a bridge builder, kind of in whatever role that he's in, whether it's the classroom, whether it's in his role previously as a liaison. He is such an asset to us as a school district, to our Kurdish community, our Kurdish kids. Kurdish is something that's really important within our community, and I think it's really cool that we have the opportunity to serve a population that's really local here in Moorhead.
And so like now that I'm here, I can read it, I can talk with them. I've gotten better at Kurdish in this class too. So when I talk to them, they're like, wow, like you've gotten better at Kurdish and stuff. And I was like, thanks to my Kurdish teacher, thanks to my Kurdish class, because I haven't had anything like this.
The ultimate goal is, I would love to make Kurdish a world language one day. Even if I cannot do it, but I would do my best to help whoever takes that responsibility.
Zach, would you like to say a few words?
Well, Education Minnesota, thank you so much. From the border of North Dakota, South Dakota to Wisconsin, everywhere who voted for me. Thank you so much for including me. Well, today I stand before you with immense gratitude as the recipient of the Human Rights Award from Education Minnesota. This recognition is not just a personal achievement for me, but as it's a celebration of the collective efforts in advancing human rights through education and community empowerment. Just a little bit about myself. I was born in Kurdistan region, which is located in north part of Iraq. I was serving as a translator for the U.S. Army and police advisors for almost 8 years, and I came here through a program called SIV, Special Immigrant Visa. That was for those who worked on behalf of Americans, and I came here on 2015, and the first thing I thought about was going back to school, because they told me that my degree is not working, unfortunately, but I enjoyed going back to school, and so the first thing I did, I finished my associate degree in business at the Minnesota State Community and Technical College, and that gave me a chance to work at the community education in Moorhead, while I was also working for my master's degree in teaching English as a second language. Upon finishing my master's, I became a liaison, a community liaison for between the Kurdish and Arabic families and the schools before I take the teaching position last year. So one of the things that I was always working on was to bridge a gap between the older generation and the newer generation. The older generation needed my help to teach them English so that they can get adapted to new American society and to look for the sources and new sources that are available in the country. And also, I had to help the new kids to be proud of their identity. So I found out that the elder people, they were speaking in Kurdish, and then the new generation, they spoke in English. And they had actually a good understanding between each other, but they didn't have enough vocabs to express themselves. And I was thinking about initiating a class, and when I was approached that I can have a class under the name of heritage language for my kids, I was so happy, because now our kids in the community are proud of their identity. And I want to say something actually. It is not at the expense of English at all, at all, at all. Because I'm a proud Kurdish, but I'm proud Kurdish American. I vote and I follow rules. I'm fully American. Okay, and that's what it matters actually to us, okay? And the way I teach our kids to learn about their background, the same way actually I teach our elderly to know about the American system and follow the rules and learn the language and find jobs. And besides being an educator, I also work for a Kurdish American Development Organization, which is a non-profit. I help our community members to get connected with the the resources that they need. I will continue working on that, and I hope that I can serve more. This award is a very important thing for me, but it will increase my responsibility as well. Thank you so much.